Come on, y'all. Let's get somebody in here to say hi. Uh-oh, what's up? We got a person. I'll be right back. I gotta get a flashlight. Oh. All right. We're doing a little bit of a wrench turning today. Got some voltage. I'm not gonna say voltage issues, but I got a couple little odd end things. We are working on wiring, and I really don't know how to get to this. I'm trying to get to my starter, which is in there. You can see this wire here. I'm replacing that wire. That's what we're doing. Is that better? Are we muted now, driver? We shouldn't be muted. That should be better. Very possible. Yeah, I think I was muted. Good, sweet. All right. I got the wire coming off. Come on now. Well, let's do this. Let's flip these extensions around. Sometimes my extensions are a little, yeah, there we go. That's perfect. All right. Got the nut in the socket. And the wire is off. Oh. Oh. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera around a whole lot. That's what we have. I think it burned on my exhaust. And then we also got this little spot here. I think it just got... Where did I learn my car knowledge? Well, to be honest, really don't have much of it. I've had this truck. I've had this truck for 10 years. And I've touched every single nut and bolt except for the 4 lower control arms and the cab mounts. Those are the only bolts that I have never touched on this truck. Yeah, that's an accurate statement. All right, so we got to replace this. This is a throwback to the my very first YouTube video. Vlog style I did. Yeah, it's a little small. I was getting a little bit of a short. It was starting to short out a little bit whenever I would go to start. Hot, when the truck was hot. So, see what we got going here. I'm also going to clean a couple grounds that I've got. I'm going to save this wire. Yeah, so that looks fine. I'm going to save this cable just in case we need it one day. I'll probably clean this little spot up, clean it up, tape it up, put some heat shrink on it, save it for a rainy day. Now, gotta replace it with this. So we're going from that to that. There's a significant difference there. All right, so let's measure this. Don't have to be exact. And I don't really have any other tools to use to cut this wire. I don't want to hook my grinder up. At work, we actually have a wire cutter. Stop by, say hi, share the stream, I guess. I don't ever go live, y'all know that. Everybody been waiting for a video to come out, and I've been waiting for a video to come out too. Oh, that little thing. Hold on, I'll get it for you. There we go. Now I can't remember which wire was for what. This is a Traxxas Rustler. Yeah, this is a Rustler. It is original. So even got an well, I don't know if it's original, but it looks pretty original. 12-turn brushed motor. This is from like the late 90s or early 2000s. As you can tell, it looks like a dang Dodge, and Rustlers don't look like that now. This is a first generation Rustler. Doesn't work. It's just a cool little piece. Gary, we are working on a starter wire. I have, I'm not gonna say a voltage issue, but it was getting a little bit it was getting a little pissed during hot startups. I'm sorry, I don't have a tripod. That's not the right one. Let's look right in. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the one. Just use what we need. I'm gonna use my sharp ass Winchester knife from like 04. Uncle got me this knife in 2004 or 2005. One of the two. And I know that because 2004. I used to collect pocket knives when I was younger. When I was like 10, 11, 12. I think this knife actually might have put the scar that I have on my leg that's about that long from whittling. There we go. Now I gotta get a hammer to crimp my ends. I think my hammer's actually outside. Here's my toolbox. Yeah, my hammer's outside. So I'm gonna have to go get it. I think it's outside. I tell you what, it's hot outside, and I don't feel like pulling my S10 outside. Ooh, and it rained. It's been raining here. My next race, I don't know yet. I busted a slick doing that last burnout. So now I gotta get those put on. Work has kind of slowed down. All right, work slowed down, so we're just, to be honest, doing what we can. Where did my... I'd lose my freaking head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. The shop truck racing. What's up? Yep. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Hydrate. Where in the world did it go? Turbo. There they are. Not going turbo. Ever. No turbo here. But, however, I have been looking at Pro Charger kits. Why is the phone? I have been looking at Pro Charger kits. Everybody around here and everybody that has had a race car that started off nitrous or something like that has eventually put a turbo on it, which is fine. Everybody to each their own, but I want to do it a little different. I don't want to go turbo. I'd love to put a blower on it, a supercharger, but all that is a lot more expensive than anything that we can afford right now. Yeah, turbo is cheaper, because all you gotta do is buy the turbo and then build the kit. But to be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna have the right size heat shrink. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, I just don't want a turbo. I want that whine, that blower whine. There's actually a tool to do this, but I don't have that. You'll see there's lots of tools for lots of things that I do. But we get it done, and that ain't going nowhere. How much horsepower you make on nitrous? Well, to be honest with you, I don't know. I'm going to guess somewhere along the line of 550 to almost 600. been 104 mile per hour in the 8th, and that was quite a while ago. That was before we put the nitrous cam in it. That was before trans brake. That's been a while. Because last year I tried to spray it, and it didn't work. My nitrous kit wouldn't come on. I figured out what was wrong with it, but just couldn't get it to work. And nitrous prices have skyrocketed around here. I used to be able to get nitrous for like $5, $6 a pound back when I had the 5.3. Now it's $10, $11, $12 a pound. To be honest, that's a little too much. Way too much. I was right. I didn't have the right size heat shrink. But it's all right. All right, here we go. New cable made. Just got to heat shrink it, tape it, and throw it on. Come on with me. Gotta find some tape. Gotta find a lighter. There's some tape. I don't know where my torch is. I used to use this as a bottle heater. Don't do that no more. Whenever I can afford it. The next step is a lot of money. It's like a lot of money. Because it's forced induction or a built motor. Here we go. Maybe. I can't roll it out. I can't move it outside because we ain't got no tires on her because they're flat. I got some new ones down there. Here's my heads that have yet to be installed that I ported. But yeah, my tires are out of commission. But I might give her a quick fire up. I hope I've got some butane in this whole time. And like I said, the heat shrink wasn't big enough, but it's all right. Good enough. Good enough. Now comes the freaking fun part of putting all this back together. I hope that's gonna fit through my hole in my firewall. Oh, all right. We're back under here. How am I gonna get the phone to stay up? Electric fan, wire. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hold on. All right. Magnetic case. Yeah, but I'd be afraid that would mess, the magnetic part would mess the phone up. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Put a piece of tape in there. Oh. And yep, 6.0. 6 liter. 6.0 liters. It hit the ground. There it is. I see it. Sadie, what are you chewing on? Ten people in here. Mother damn. To the 10 people that are in here, well now 4. I was gonna say, y'all ain't got nothing else to do other than watch me. I appreciate you being here. Heck, I ain't got nothing else to do. My wife's got the baby today. Come on. It's wanting the freaking cross thread. And I can't get my hand in there. Get off. I can't get my hand in here to get on it because my header's in the way and I don't feel like taking my headers back off. My back is starting to hurt, I can tell you that. I mean, it's on there, but it's freaking cross-threaded. What if I come down from the top? Ugh. I can't even touch it from up here. Oh, I gotta stretch. Hold on a second. Maybe I got a wobbly in here. Do I got a wobbly? I got a wobbly. Oh, I'm back. I got a wobbly. That's what I'm calling a wobbly. Son of a bitch, it didn't hit the ground that time. There it is. All right. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. Been truck driving for what? 2.5, 3 years. Two and a half, 3 years now. What the fuck? This thing. That junky ass thing. Oh my god. Well, kind of a little bit of everywhere. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Louisiana, Pennsylvania. Motherfucker. All right, here we go. Freaking round 3. Trying to get a nut started on this dang starter. Motherfucker. It's fucking cute. To be honest, I don't know. I haven't noticed any, I haven't noticed the negative side of it yet. It hasn't been too bad for me. I'm not an owner-operator. I'm sure it's gotten pretty bad for those guys. But I don't know for sure. Tighten my wobbly up. If I had the right freaking size Allen wrench, I'd be able to tighten my wobbly up. I'm putting the starter wire back on and the headers are in the way. I mean, I could take them off and not have this issue. That's a lot of work, and I don't want to do. Let's see. Thought I had some O-rings in here. Because I can't find the dang right size Allen wrench. Like everything that I need. I know I'm trying to. I can't find the right size O-ring. It needs to be tightened up a little bit, but you know, I can't find the dang right size Allen wrench. Hey, I don't know, that worked. That worked on that side. Let's try this side. It ain't gotta go much. It ain't got much at all. Just a little bit. Just a little bit be enough. That might be enough for the chair. All right, let's try it again. Oh! If this don't work, I'm pulling the motor out. Just kidding. It worked. All right, it's I gotta tighten her down. Well, I gotta put her in the spot that I want it, so this don't happen again. Back on. Now will it freaking fit through my hole in the field? Here we go, honey. No problem. Trying to figure out the best way to route it now. Do I want it up? Do I want it down? Looks like that's our only option. I don't know. I just was bored. My wife's not here. She's got the baby. Call of Duty started being absolute dog shit. Mainly I was bored. Yeah. Yeah, I was mainly bored. That's a fuel pressure regulator. Fuel pressure regulator. Time to get some more water. And give my back a break. You going in the refrigerator. Oh man. But yeah, I was bored, had nothing else to do. Call of Duty started pissing me off. So I said I'll work on my truck. I haven't worked on it in probably a pretty good while. Here's the mess that I've got right now. That's a straight mess. I don't know what to do with that. That's a mess. That's gonna hit the header. If I push it down, it's gonna hit the header. That's for the computer. That's for the trans brake. I might run those at the same hole and put them in this wire loom. So I missed the question about the turbo. Is that ever an option in the future, or is blue just going to stay on the bottle? All right, so for the time being, it's going to stay on the bottle. Maybe this winter, I'm either going to build a 402, which is a 4-inch stroke, rods and pistons, 4-inch crank, or I'm going to put a Pro Charger on it. I've been looking at the F1X, F1As, and all that, 94s, and I think I would rather have a Pro Charger over a turbo. For what I do, as much as I race and all that, for what I want, Pro Charger is the best option. Yeah, I'd love to have a supercharger, but they're ridiculous. Yeah, Pro Chargers are too, but I really like the way the single plane intake looks. And I would rather keep it. I'd rather keep it and have, like, you know, that bonnet. You know what I'm talking about, the big tube, the big intercooler pipe that comes up and just sits on top. I'd rather have that with this single plane intake, because I paid a lot of money for that throttle body and I want to keep it. And yeah, Pro Charger. Been looking at them online I found a couple for $4,000, $4,500. And just right now with the baby, it's not an option right now. It's gonna be once I get everything, you know. I've almost got my pickup truck paid off. Once it's paid off and a couple other things are going and we can go back to racing all the time like we used to, yeah, Pro Charger for sure. But for now, I'm gonna run it mainly all motor, because nitrous, like I said, is expensive around here. It's like $10 to $12 a pound, depending on the person and who's got it in stock or full. It's pretty dang ridiculous. And turbo, yeah, you can buy a turbo for like what, $700? One of those VS Racing. Yeah, I will. You can get a VS Racing turbo for $700, 75 millimeter, maybe a little more than that. But then I'd have to build everything, and I don't have the fab skills, the money to pay for somebody to do all that. I would rather, yeah, I know I'm gonna have to do, it's gonna be expensive to build a Pro Charger kit. Personally, I just like the way the Pro Charger sounds. I like the way I like the way all motors sounds, and I cannot find my wire crimpers. I don't want that turbo. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it too, but I just don't want it. All right, here's the driver's side. Factory A-arms, factory steering shaft, factory gearbox with some Hedman Hustler 1 3/4 long tubes. Nothing crazy. It's pretty much stock. As you can see, that's my only option. Not a problem, brother. My garage is a mess back here. All right, so now I'm going to shorten this wire. This is the starter solenoid wire. It doesn't need to be this long. Take all that out. Remove those connectors. I'm going to put spade connectors like this. That way I can unhook it, pull the motor out, and be done. And then I'm going to run this wire with some wire loom into there. Put my trans brake wires through this hole. Run those with the computer harness. This is my nitrous feed line. It goes here. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I have just not had the time. Brake booster. Okay, that's a good question. No brake booster. Manual brakes. I have a video for this. It's pretty straightforward. To be honest, I don't have a proportioning valve. Yeah, I need one. This is factory 96 S10 SS. And that master cylinder is from like a Dodge Dakota. It's brand new, but like I said, I have a video from like a 1.5 years ago doing this kit. It was from like December of 22. I did a full video on this, and yeah. I mean, I've got the Blazer brakes, the dual piston calipers up front, and for a rear end setup, it's a 9-inch with the quick performance brake swap. Yeah, they're rusty, but they're brand new. Yeah. All right, so I need some spade connectors. I appreciate that, man. I wish I could post more, but I just don't have anything to do right now. Don't have anything to do other than what I'm doing today. I didn't figure anybody would watch a regular video, so I'd go live and chit chat. Go live and chit chat with y'all for a minute. There we go. Sure. Get rid of that. And do a little crimp. Do a little crimp. Crimp, crimp, crimp. All right. Do the same thing over there. Strip it. Line it up. And little crimp. Little crimp, crimp. Right. Now where'd my torch go? Come on. There we go. Fixes that right up. Come on. Yeah, it's a fuel line. It'll be all right. All right. So now I need some wire loom to put the wire, the starter. This is the solenoid wire, and this is the power wire that goes to a block. This is the main starter power source. It comes from the battery to the starter, and then this wire goes from the starter. It lays on this wire and bolts to it. This one goes from the starter to the block in the cab that powers everything else. Find some wire loom. I got some wire loom at somewheres. Plenty of it, I'm sure. Yep. So I got a smaller piece. So I got a cleaner piece. Yes, there's a cleaner piece right there. Maybe. Yep. Oh, nope. That one ain't gonna work. Too schmerl. Man, that one's just dirty. This will work. This one will work. I'll just clean it up real quick. I'm sorry, I'm moving y'all all over the place and it's giving you a headache. Just trying to take you with me. Clean enough. WD-40 on my ball cap. WD-40 to the rescue every time. I don't know what else to use. We redneck this stuff around here. I mean, I got simple green, but that's a little bit more messy. 9616. I feel you on that. Feel you on that. I'm a believer as well. Yep. WD-40 will fix almost anything. Now I've got to put these through this hole. Those two wires are for the trans brake. Ouch. Ugh. Yeah. That's real good on it. Damn. Either that knife. No, there ain't no way. Okay, almost got it. Oh. Oh, this is killing my old back. Oh, wow. The wire loom's just moving. Yeah, it has melted it. This is what we had before. It was actually a lot smaller cable too. This is before, and this is what we're doing now. A lot thicker. Yeah. I wish that was moonshine. Back to it. All right, so now I'm going to plug these trans brake wires back in and kind of hide them. See if we can't go inside and pull this wire a little bit more snug. Maybe that one too. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That worked perfect. Now this wire, if I can get the wire loom, maybe I can do this. Because once this cable is inside, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not trying to win no show. Not trying to win a show, just trying to prevent a fire. Ooh, and there it goes. There we go. I got the wire loom started. Where's my WD-40? That made a mess. But it's all right. All right. Oh, no. All right. I am bending back that starter wire. All right. Would exhaust wrap? Yeah, it would be a big help. I just don't have any. Now what? Now what do we do? I mean, it looks better. It looks a lot better. It ain't perfect. I could probably put a zip tie right. Oh yeah, that would really help. But I ain't got no zip ties. Burnout time. I wish. But I don't have any tires mounted. No tires. Surely I got a zip tie or two. I think I've done used them all. Out. There's one. I'm all out of zip ties. I got one left. That looks a lot better. I'm a lot happier with that. Got to put it together inside the cab. That's going to be a pain. And then we got to make hook everything back up on the back side, on the battery, right here. Please excuse the wiring mess. All this is next on my list of wiring cleanup. It's a disaster. But it's all right. Anybody in here? Y'all still in here? Nobody said nothing in a while. Damn it. Well, I appreciate you sticking around. We ain't doing nothing but messing everything up. I gotta go find that nut. I don't know where it went. I know it hit the ground. I heard it. It hit the ground, chummers. It hit the ground, chummers. That stinks. That stinks. Can't find the nut. Maybe I got one somewhere. Maybe I got one chummers in here, supposed to be in here. I got a whole box full of nuts and bolts. Maybe we'll get lucky and I'll be able to find the right size. Seriously? Uh-oh, did I get lucky? Well, no. I mean, it's the right size for that, but it ain't the right size for that. Nope. 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 Dang it, man. Man, I gotta find that. I gotta find that nut. Let's find it real quick. I don't see it. Get out of here. Dang it, man. That blows. The one that goes to the battery thing. Sheesh. Got a bolt there. I got a nut that goes on the back of her. Nut goes on the back and it goes. Well, shit, that ain't even the right one. Where'd the right one go? See right here? It's got a nut that goes on that and it sinks down in there like that. And I lost the shimmers. It was just right here. Let me go look again. Nope, still can't find it. Moving on. Moving on. Pocket knife. Come on now. Dang. Ow. There we go. I mean, it's got to go together like that. And I can't have it going together with only one nut. Damn it. I hate doing this stuff. This is about as annoying as it freaking gets to me. Like, see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, tell me about it. No, you ain't going down in there. I mean, you got to get that thing to stick together somehow, and then put this sumbitch on it. Man, come on. No. Wouldn't get that lucky. No, wouldn't get that freaking lucky. I might be able to make that work. Yeah, I think I can make that work. I don't know why I didn't think this in the beginning. I think this could get go. Oh, arm's falling asleep. All right, let's see. I hope soon. I hope soon. I'm ready to get them on. Get rid of these dang restrictive ass 862s. It's gonna be a big chunk of change to do that though. That's like I said, I'm just a regular dude. I ain't got no budget like Billy the Kid or Cletus McSkeetus. I can't do all that. I can only do what I can afford. And right now, all I can afford is all I can afford. You know, I think maybe you were supposed to press these bolts into this damn thing from the beginning. Because, I mean, they fit in there perfect. I mean, look at that. Bolts fit in that. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. say we're good to go. Our dang, show them a bitch. Almost got her. Supposed to be in there a little bit more. Oh my dang it, man, dang it. Dag burn. I'm busting a left turn. All right, I got that in there. Now can I get that one in there? Yep. I'm running a 400 turbo reverse manual valve body with a 4,600 stall converter. Yeah, it been 11:30. Oh, I don't even remember. 11:36. $11:36 at 118. So I mean, it gets down to be no more than what it is. Now my main goal is when I connect this here negative terminal, that some bitch don't catch on fire. Yeah. I just don't want some bitch catch on fire. Yeah, ain't that it? All right. Who wants to hear it just for a second, a little bitty second? Just a little bitty fire up, a little start up. All right, let's see, where am I gonna put my camera? Gotta find a place to put the camera. How's that? moved some lights around earlier. Are you ready? Let's do it. I mean, now it's all smoky and you can't see it on camera. Well, it's smokier than hell in here. It ain't burning. It ain't on fire, so we're doing something right. All right, close that damn door because it's hot in here. Close. What the hell? I want my garage door closed. Oh, okay. Get the hell out of the way. Yeah, I wish I could drive it, but them tires being popped. I busted a slick on that last burnout. That's 80. You haven't been on camera for a while. You chewing up a shoe. Mama gonna get you if you chewed up her shoe. All right. You going back in the fridge because I'm thirsty. Yeah, Sadie ain't been on there in a long time. She ain't on fire. It ain't on fire, so that's good. It didn't show them right. Yeah. All right, let's go back out here. Make sure we ain't got a fire. Yep, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. All right. Ooh. These are the Black Widow 10-inch. And they're right here. It's dumped right there. Don't mind my welding. And I claim to be a welder. It's got an X pipe around here attached to these long tubes. I'm sorry, I'm jittery. My back's hurting. Whenever my back starts hurting, I get a little jittery. Radiator hose. I mean, it's a stock 4.3 S10 radiator. Like I said before, this is a stock radiator. I mean, Dodge Intrepid fans. No transmission cooler. Well, transmission cooler is on, but it's right there. There's a transmission cooler. No power steering cooler. As you can see, the power steering is a very basic setup. So, yeah. I'm probably going to end the live stream here in a minute. So I got to go to the bathroom. But now taking any questions. Yeah, X-Pipe did help it. It felt like it made it a little stronger. So I put some lights right here. I took the lights that were back there that I did originally, and I put them right here. What's next? All right, let's move this baby stuff out of the way. What's next? It's never ending. Next, I'm putting these cylinder heads that I have home ported on. Turn it around. The hole right there is supposed to be there. That's a rocker arm hole. There's no way around it. That one looks really good right here. I didn't go too far with it, so you can see that. Same thing on the other side. I got a race planned with the guy that had the old that red neon from a couple years ago. Me and him, he's got a supercharged 5.0. I'd like to race him on 150 shot. It makes a lot of power. He had that red neon I raced a couple years ago. After I put these heads on, I'm gonna spray it and try to get a 9, which I've been doing for the past, feels like 30 years, and I ain't even 30 years old yet. That's how long it seems like. But I'm gonna try to get my 9. Once I get, only thing holding me back is getting a bottle filled, because it was on the verge of doing it last year. But I got to get a bottle filled, and that's gonna be $100. It's a $300 event to go to the track without nitrous, because the closest track, quarter mile, is 2 hours away. It's Beach Bend. It's 2 hours away. You got to fill this thing up with gas, change plugs in it, fill the Durango up twice, sometimes 3 times. No, it's once to get down there and once to get back. Admission, because it's like $50 to get in, and then food, because we're fat, and then that's $300, it seems like, and then nitrous on top of that. But it's all worth it. It's fun, makes good videos, and I enjoy doing it. I just like to show what a regular dude doing regular stuff can do. I ain't nobody special. But after I get these heads on, get these tires on, I'm gonna try to run my 9, and then I'm gonna try to build a 402. By the time this rolls around, we should be in a better place. We're all right financially. It's like this truck was built on a budget. It still is a budget truck. It's been 10 years in the making. But we just had a baby. She's 5 months old. So we've been focusing on her and taking care of her. And my truck was it costs nothing to sit. Everybody says, oh, you're going to have to sell the truck to pay for that baby. No. Truck don't cost anything just sitting here. If anything, it makes money. I know I post a lot on YouTube, but it helps out. Everybody that watches, it helps around here, and I appreciate everybody. But after we get everything situated, I'm going to try to build a 402 for it, 4-inch stroke rods. I'm not going to bore it out, because that's extra money that I don't have. Or I'm going to find me a Pro Charger. F1X 94 or something like that. I'd love to do a crank mount, but we'll see. It would be fun. I'd really love to get a 10-second all motor pass the way it sits with these heads. Get a 10-second all motor pass before I build the engine, just to push the 6-liter to see how far to go. Because it's stock. There's the rings. I put it together. I didn't touch the rings. I had the block honed, put the 5.3 crank in it. It's got fresh bearings everywhere, fresh cam bearings, rod, main bearings, everything's new. Factory rods, factory pistons, factory rings, factory ring gap. I'm sure it's a little bigger because honing, it wouldn't amount to much, but oh well. But I guess I'm gonna hop off here. I've enjoyed chit-chatting. Been on here for what rear end and gear. Ford 9-inch. Ford 9-inch with 410 gears. Appreciate you, Georgia boy. You know I will. All right, I'm out of here. What was it?